What's up here? So I'm gonna tell somebody on here about a random encounter. Thank you. Anything else you want me to know? So I'm going to tell someone about a random encounter that they are going to have. And just oh man. So there's some of you, right, that's going to be out and abroad, not doing much, just taking care um of your business, whether that mean at the grocery store shopping, whether that means standing in line at the gas station to buy, some gas, to buy some snacks, to buy a lottery ticket, just in passing. Um, you're going to run across somebody. A couple of you might get a message or something, or a phone call or something to that nature, right? However you get connected. But the thing is, right, they're going to somebody. Now you're not close to them, or y'all not uh best friends or padres and all of this, but at some point y'all understand where each other is coming from. And the thing is, the information that they are going to tell you, it's like you're not shocked, and you know what's going on, and matter of fact, you've been a victim of this same hate crime as long as this hate crime has been going. But the thing is, you understand it, and you dealt with it, and you had your share of pain with it or whatever. So when they tell you, it doesn't really bother you, because you know for a fact that y'all are already sitting in the same boat, or if not, your boat is worse than their boat. You see what I'm saying? But you understand this because you sat out and took the time to understand this. But the other person that's telling you what's going on with them, or what people are now doing to them, that even watch these same things be happen to you, it might have been with them at the time trying to damage you, because they thought that they had something over you or something. Things in life is funny. Things is funny. People are funny. Things are finicky. The situation, everything is just something. You just gotta have some type of something to be able to understand this stuff. Some type of something to be able to deal with folks. Some type of something to be able to deal with these situations. But see, um a lot of you that's gonna get this information you cut from a different cloth to where this doesn't affect you. You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? The dog that you thought you had in the fight, that wasn't even your dog. Come to find out, that was a stolen dog that was sold. Oh, get out of here. But when you get the information, it's not gonna really affect you one way or the other. I mean, it's gonna be some news that you could use, and it's gonna be a wow pow moment. But the thing about the person that's telling you this, like, are you okay? Are you processing this okay? How are you holding up? You know what I'm saying? Because I went through these same trenches that you going through now. I went through these same valleys and underpass and bridges. You was with them trying to do it to me. But you that grown enough, you that wise enough that God saw you through the situation, so it doesn't affect you, but you understand where they coming from. And the only bit of advice that you can offer this person is to change their perspective on the way they see things and how things is being done. And the perspective is that you just don't belong to that camp. They don't see you like that. They don't want you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want you enough to get things moving, or a body to stand in to get it flowing. But you were never under uh the list of opportunities. You were never looked at for this or that. Like they never considered you anything. Like you were just being used, and that's basically what it is. Like because this person really doesn't understand, like the nature of politics or politic Illuminati and on the job, or these Hitler squads on the job, or these AK, groups that form together, these Nazi groups that form together on the job. And if you ain't cutting it, you just ain't cutting it. How about a clear look at reality, and maybe that'll make you wake up, you know. No, it's not fair. uh what people do, and they know that that it's up to you, it's up for you, it belongs to you. But just because what you have, or just because of who you serve, or just because how you look, or just because a few things of this nature and that nature, and what they lack and what they don't, it could cause you to get mistreated, or it could cause you to get overlooked, and it could cause you to get turned down. But you got to be okay with that. You see what I'm saying? The only thing you could change is your perspective, and the only advice you could give these people, is this person, is to change their perspective. Like, you're not one of theirs. Like, if you was one of theirs, you would have already been swooped up. You would have been naturally, inheritedly came into what you were supposed to have. But because you belong to someone else and they know this, then for the most part, you're going to be looked over and mistreated, and plates that you work for, when the plates get served, when they come out, the steak and the asparagus and the boonchon creme claire chair sauce, that's your plate. But see, what they do is, because they lack it, they turn and hand the plate to somebody else that's less deserving, or somebody that don't even know what's going on. That's the way things is. That's the way life is. But you have to understand something. God is keeping up with these groups. Like, eventually they will fall. And a lot of them are crumbling now, and they ain't gonna tell you nothing. A lot of them have lost a lot of their soldiers, but they ain't gonna tell you that. But you have to be looking and watching to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them are about to awaken to their downfall. A lot of them ain't just woke up and started this stuff today. They've been doing this stuff and targeting people for a long time. You know, but like I said, only thing to do is, if you're gonna offer them some advice, is to change their perspectives. And their perspective is, that's not your group, that's not your clan. How do you solve this problem? Bottom line, catch up with your crowd. I love you. Mwah.